Appreciate that. Our Troy Kless is also live on the scene. I understand he may be in one of the impacted neighborhoods. Yeah, there he is. He's getting set up with his camera there and has had the chance to speak to one of the residents there. Troy, there we go. Can you hear me, sir?
Sherman, yes, we can. I'm standing next to Abel here, who lives down East Meadow Drive. Just tell me, you said your house is about 4 to 5 houses away from the playground that was impacted. Tell me, what did you see? What did you feel?
I felt a lot of heat. Felt a lot of water from them spraying down the houses to keep them wet, to keep the fire away. But yeah, it's just devastating just to see this in the back of my yard.
And was it just yourself that's living at home?
No, it's me, my wife, and my daughter, and we have 3 dogs, a cat, and a fish. Which I was able to get the 3 dogs out, but not the cat. So hopefully the cat gets out, because the back door actually had to break the back door open, or had someone break the back door open so I can get in there.
So you were at home at the time that this?
No, I wasn't at home. I was actually I got a call from a buddy of mine. And actually, I was at work at the time, so I actually came home from work to get the pets out and all that.
What are you thinking when you're going up to your driveway?
I'm devastated. Hopefully, my house stays intact, but and my truck is parked in my front yard too. Hopefully, that stays intact too. But I mean, it's all materialistic stuff. I mean, it can be replaced. The only thing that can't be replaced is memories and pets. Animals. So
hopefully that your pet is okay. Yeah. Just, you in this neighborhood, just what was it like just learning and seeing this, and what was the response? Just describe what was happening as you're trying to get everything out of your home.
Hopefully everything was okay. Hopefully it didn't get as bad as it's getting right now, but obviously that's not the case. Looks like I don't know how worse it's going to get or could get. But right now, it's heartbreaking. It is.
Did anyone give you any evacuation notice at all?
No one gave me no evacuation notice. The only way, like I said, I found out was through a friend, and he actually got the information from his wife.
So are you concerned, again, what is the main concern with just how close this fire is to your home and any impacts to your home and to your belongings right now?
Well, me and my wife, we've been in the house going on 6 years, so we kind of knew the area. We know it's an industrial area that we live at. We knew that, there's pipelines behind the house. But it's one of those things where, we have pipelines all over. So you can never say your home is always going to be 100% safe. So yeah, I don't know what else to say.
What's your message to the people that own and operate this pipeline?
I just hope. For one thing, I would like to know what was going on, what caused the fire, and hopefully how soon will this issue be remedied. And will there be any future notices of any work behind the houses in the future? So yeah.
We're working to get those answers. Just you mentioned earlier you had to actually break into your home. Just why that was the case.
For one, my wife and my daughter have the keys, the only keys to the house. I gave my key to my daughter so that she can get in, because the garage is electronic garage opening. So like if the power went out, that's why I gave her my key. That way she can get into the front door. But I didn't have the key to the back door. So yeah, that's when I had to actually ask one of the police officers to break it.
So again, how long have you lived in this home?
Bought the house back in 2018 and lived in this 2024, so about 7 years.
So when you're going and breaking into your own home. How close was the flames, and what did you feel physically?
I did feel the heat. The flames weren't that close yet, but I could see a little bit of char on my back fence.
Like you said earlier, you're not you're concerned. You know, you're not sure what is going to be,
Yeah.
what damage is going to be dealt to your home.
Yeah, I do not know what damage, because like I said, where they had the fire, the ladder over pretty much spraying water over my house, and plus several other houses with my neighbors. So what kind of damage I'm gonna have to the roof, what kind of damage, I mean, honestly, I don't know what kind of damage I'm gonna have after this is controlled, and I don't know what kind of damage I'm gonna have.
You mentioned earlier, so you got out of your truck to go break into your home. Was it just, why were you not able to drive out? Or was it just a...
Well, when I got here, they had already blocked the street off right here, as you can tell right there. They had already blocked it off, but I was able to ask the police if I was able to go in the house to make sure everyone, if there was anything else in there, came out okay. So.
What about your neighbors as well, or how many additional homes are close to that fire?
I do have 2 to 3 neighbors to the left of the house, and I have like 2 to 3 neighbors to the right of the house. As far as the fire getting down to those houses, I honestly couldn't tell you. At least to the ones to the right of where I live at. But hopefully everyone in the houses will be safe. But yeah, we just won't know until the whole fire gets contained and the line gets shut off.
I know it's difficult just seeing the fire. I know it's difficult seeing the fire continuing to burn. What, if any, hope is, what any you have for this getting resolved?
I just hope that this is like a life lesson to everyone who, or not a life lesson. It's kind of hard to think of words right now, just considering got a lot going through my head right now. But I just want everyone to be safe. The firefighters, I congratulate them on doing the hard work, as well as the police department and all that. I just want everyone to come out alive, come out safe. And like I said before, houses can be rebuilt, but lives can't.
Abel, I just want to say thank you so much. I can't imagine how difficult this is for you to be witnessing that firsthand, but thank you for sharing that, and we hope that that your pets and that all your loved ones and friends are safe.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Sherman, again, you can obviously hear just how difficult this is for people that live down this street. This is where, again, as you can see, they just put up the police tape, and you can see further down the way that there are fire trucks down. Again, here, this is off of East Meadow Drive, where obviously it's a very difficult situation. Many people watching first responders do their work, and again, obviously a very difficult situation, and that's what we're seeing right now. And as you just heard Abel mention, that he could feel the heat and saw that his back fence was charred, and again concerned that about the status of his home. And as you also heard, one of his pets that he was not able to get when he arrived on here. And again, although he did mention that although they're just belongings, it may be difficult for people to recover from whatever cost they might have to rebuild after this fire and whatever damage that it deals here.
All right, Troy, thank you very much. And of course, thank you to Abel. Tough situation, to watch your home being threatened like that. And the reality is there's nothing that a private individual can do but to sit back and watch. And fingers crossed, prayers sent that everything resolves without any more damage than we've seen so far.